What's up, guys? Welcome back for another one, another install on the 24 ZX-10R. Today we're going to put in, this is a folding license plate bracket by a company called Forged Innovations. Really nice. It's got the built-in LED light, and it's got this little switch here. You can lock the plate down, whether you have it up or down, I believe. Pretty nice. If there's anything about the quality, this is obviously 3D printed, and the unit I have does have a little defect right there, it looks like, but that's going to be under here, so you're not going to be able to see that anyway. So with my particular bike, there is a small complication, and we don't know if this is going to be an issue or not, but this is my turning signal that was already there existing, and this whole plate goes up here, so I need to make sure the bolts can pass through enough to keep this and the license plate bracket installed as well. Now, like I said, it does have the plug for the light, so what has to go on is you put the wire through there, you feed it out, and you're going to look for this on the side. That's the plug right there. This was a fun thing taking all apart, so when I put it back together, I'll show you guys how I got access to all of this, but not a big deal. I say let's jump into it and make sure everything fits. So a little update here, and again, you won't have this problem unless you're running the same turning signal I had. You can see it doesn't really get flush. There is some space in there. I actually used the longer bolts that are normally in the back, in the front, just to get a little more bite with this this little gap here. I don't think it's that bad when you're standing up looking at it, but the longer bolt gives me more thread in here, allowing me to make it as flush as possible. I also removed the door itself because these bolts are at a really bad angle. So it's just easier when you remove the license plate door itself. So I'll show you how to put that back on in a second. So now that we got that in there, here's the wire. Really, we're just gonna run it in here. And like I said, the turn signal plug is right there. So you see, that's the gap. It's not too bad. Once I tighten it all down again, remove the door, swap the bolts. So you have the longer ones in the front. Don't over tighten because this is, 3D mold plastic, and she looks snug there. Let's just start closing her up and put the door back on. Fairings, I love fairings. Putting this guy back together, you'll notice up in here, there's a post here, there's another post over here. That's gonna line up with this and this, so this piece actually flexes back on top like that. And then you just line up those studs and you push them in, and then there's some bolts on top here. So see, it's got these two hooks going to come under here, and then these bolts, these rubber grommets are going to go right over these here. This locks the seat in place. You want padding up, and those same two bolts that you put the grommets of the seat over, you're going to line these two slots up. Boom. And then lock it in place there. Now we'll put the door back on. It's just going to slide in there, and then you have this bolt again, the same bolt, number 4, and the nut is an 8mm. There we go. So there is a small little gap there, but I feel a little better now that it's all together. You know, odds are you're not going to see any of that from the standing position. So the plate closes. There is a little magnet built in here along with the magnet up here, allowing it to lock in place. Also on the back there's a lock, so if you slide it down you lock that in place, and now it is not a moving folding license plate bracket. So it looks really good. You know, you just put your license plate on. Let's see what the license plate light, make sure the turning signals work. Okay, you can see the license plate light working. Brake light is still working. Make sure the turning signal is still working. So before we can put the passenger seat on, there is this piece here, and this kind of hides all of the stuff you need to take the seat off. There are 2 points here that go through these 2 rubber grommets here, and then there's these smaller points that line up right in here. You're just going to slide it in. Got it in the grommets. Boom, boom. There you go. Now you can put your rear seat or rear seat cover like I have. There you go. All right guys, there you have it. I did put this little rubber gasket around there. It does seem to be getting in the way a little bit, but closing all the way, which is fine. I mean, you still can't see the plate if that's what you're interested in. But the rest is good. I think if anything, I would probably drill some holes for the bottom here to keep the bottom of the plate secure as well. Maybe move the whole thing down to 1 inch or so, and that might take care of the closing issue. But other than that, I think it looks good. Lights still work and everything's functional, so that's really it. But that's all I got for today, guys. You know what to do. Like and subscribe. Stay safe out there. Catch you on the next one.